There. It's working. It's working. That's wonderful. Yeah, totally happening. Okay. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Crazy. So this is a Wi-Fi running off. It says cable Wi-Fi. I'm like, okay, we're going to use this as long as it's so.
Cable Wi-Fi doesn't have a lock on it?
Exactly.
It does have a lock.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
For some reason, and we're just gonna go with it. I'm doing a live stream. So, welcome to Venice Beach. Today, let's do our activity. Isn't it crazy? There's the Pacific Ocean. There's the drum circle way out there. If you can see all those people standing out on the beach, kind of little short people, very small, very small. And then the boardwalk, the endless stream of humanity. Okay, cool. Yep, we're still alive. So we're gonna work with that and give thanks. All right. So let's see. This piece is what I started before yesterday and worked on it again yesterday when I couldn't get online. Sorry about that. But, just wasn't happening here on the beach. Didn't have a connection, but I did have a spot, which is really good. Didn't get spots until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but better late than never. So here we go. We got our little Buddha thing going on, and so I'm just going to do a little work on this. How's that look? Yeah, you can see the Buddha. All right. Yeah, it's going to work. At least it would work. There was actually ink in the pen. I think the pen is just sleepy. That's what it is. Personally, that's just like they were trying to do that. This here. They ended up so excited to be able to do this again today. Pretty exciting stuff going on. They started like a little museum. The first day of June. So they started getting a lot of people, the whole airplanes and stuff. So they, after they started doing the events, then they brought, more and more people in, and then they started, giving more lessons. People started to learn about, flying or about planes and stuff. So they that time period let's do that. And so that it was a big
they, you know, they come out of the city now. They have an airfield outside, like, instead of, everybody is wow. South. It's a nice, probably like about
How's it going, brother?
grass area. So everybody sits there, have their chairs, they go out another
It's a little breezy today.
rows of chairs, just put them out there.
I'm wearing my comfy blue thing.
They have fun. Oh, they had actually awesome. It was wow, smoke. But I mean, that's your history. You know, they had musical festivals. They had they had a couple of old. They had a couple of old.
Let's do that one more time, shall we? Let's see.
La mía es que ¿no? Ah, sí, sí, or walk out. Why do you I always just go, on the back. It's like, it's like my, I mean, you take off or take off. Exactly. Landings, are amazing. You know, it's in these days now with technology.
Let's try another angle.
What?
There. Cool.
I was watching twins. Like this. So, yeah, anyhow, they land on these wheels and right. Awesome. Oh, okay. Right on. Yeah. My dad is still close. Oh, man. I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, I can go up to the tower. You know. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got it.
Okay, so that's 36 radians. Um, this um, and a balloon in there, and then not because it got remembers your life. Maybe something like that. Let this happen to you, man. Let this happen to you. Compass. No problem. I always figure this out, believe it or not. I've been working with this for years, and I do the same thing. I got a protractor, straight in. It's one of the thing, you know, the thing that looks like the thing, right? Yeah, right.
What exactly are you researching? Especially the circles in the master pattern. What's that inspired by? So what's the one you're doing inspired by?
I'm just making it up, bro.
You just go?
Yeah, that's. I mean, you
I
know,
love it. No,
I had no idea what I was gonna do until I started doing it.
That's the
So,
exact answer I give people when I do art. That's
you know,
how you know it's real.
it's called winging it. Yay! That's right.
So straight and creative.
That's it. Mm. Boom. Hi. I'm doing a live webcast right now, live stream. So you are on the web. It's right here.
Hello, ladies. Are you okay? You got it tough. No, you know, man. I'm just speaking. Oh, yeah, check this out.
I want to like, if I see it,
Well, I was the only reaction.
Say something's awesome? Yeah, true story. Happened down by the Venice Pier in 2009.
yeah.
You are entirely welcome. Crazy. Crazy. Right. Let's see. You can't even make out what the heck I'm doing. This computer. There we go. Let's try a little reposition. Something like that. Yeah. Well, let's see how that goes. All right. 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 Where are we? here. Backtrack a little bit. There's that. There. Number is 36. Yes.
No, bro, you can get later.
You know what that's for? Do you have words with the triangle?
I went to New York for a little while. Yeah, I got a slave job right now.
You have a slave job. Oh, really?
Call center, pretty much.
Oh, man. You're right. That is definitely a slave job.
But I'm doing that to try to do, to stay afloat, keep networking and connecting. And,
Yeah. My cousin does
get it
that.
further.
Or has been doing. He's been doing. I mean, that's been his main. He's a musician. He's a filmmaker. But
Does that to pay the bills?
that's what he's been doing for most of his adult life.
No, I actually met.
Uh-huh. Okay, yeah. I've been drinking water since 2008.
Energized.
Yeah. This is it's those things inside. So you just shake it up, and it helps. You can use water. You know what I mean? But
Yes.
yeah. So I just put water, put it in here. These cost about $50, 40 something. There's a company. This is a friend of mine. He designed these, and it's called Waterworks for You, with the number 4 and the letter U.com. Waterworks for You. He's got machines and stuff. They cost less than the Kangen water machine.
Yeah, $4,000.
That's the that machine really costs less than $500 to make. Is about $3,000 is all No, it's the network marketing. You know what I mean? That pyramid, multi-level marketing thing.
It's another one of those.
Yep, it
That's what
is.
she's trying to get.
Yeah. The thing is, the machine is great. You know, you'll never need another one. The product is, it's a great product. You know, your health is
It's
what's more
portable.
important.
You can take it with you.
Yeah, yeah, it's a great.
Lasts 25, 30 years.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like I said, you want to take out one thing that works for you because they're like he has one that's like $500, right? That is it's not even, you don't have to plug it in, and you can alkalize stuff. You can alkalize tea and coffee and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean the key is you know, be drinking alkaline water. Period. You know what I mean? Because
Actually, so that's parasite.
so it's, in 1931, German scientists discovered that published a paper saying that no cancer cells can live in an alkaline environment. And then 4 years later, they discovered that no pathogens live in an alkaline environment. And in fact, that we are actually born alkaline, you know, slightly alkaline. And so what's cool about the Kangen machine and machines like that is these alkalinity and acidic water is the byproduct of making. And you know, there's different degrees of alkaline, I mean acidic water you can use for, like if you're making like you know, 9 what is it? The scale, it's a scale from 1 to 14, right? And 7 is equal pH. You're making 9 pH water, which is, yeah, then the byproduct is going to be, you know, some is that 5 pH positive alkalinity, and that's, you know what I mean? So that's what's good about the water machine is you can, you know, all the water is, once you, yeah, they just just listed fluoride as a was it carcinogen, toxic something, you know.
And I started trying to get rid of cities and stuff.
Well, for instance, it's like we really need to stop putting fluoride into the water. Just, you know, yeah. Like what is the point of that again? You know? Well, let's not go there. We're not going there.
Sound like my boy.
Yeah, I'm sure there are other people that have said it is a whole thing, but you know, there's no shortage.
It's like, hold on.
What?
Like, no, you want to have a conversation? Like, people try to conceal what they don't want to say,
Yeah.
and I catch that. And I say what they're saying, then they get mad. Because they want to have a conversation.
Yep.
You know? I say what they're saying. You know? It's basically, hold on, man. Like, you want to tell me how to talk. You want me to tell you.
Right. Yeah, it is. That would be frustrating.
Like, I told the boss, he's going like trying to fight me and shit. I'm like, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. It's your own ego coming out because I'm telling you shit that you. It's your own issue.
Corrupt. That's what you do with your music, right? You try
see that being the new market
That is the thing.
coming around.
You know, that they'd be like, I don't give a shit. You can make as much noise as you want to make. You can be as ugly as you want to be, so long as people keep watching that channel. Because when we go to break, we have your audience. So you need to be radical. We need to get as rabid as you want. Get some good cross going and everything.
So we can give some, so we can give our that makes sense. Keep their attention and then still give them the propaganda.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's what you bring to the show. And then the question at the end of the argument in somebody's head, you really deliver the best.
At the end of the day, you're not making much change.
But if you have impact on one person, if you're able to communicate humanity and equity to one person, that far outweighs all the bad people. You know what I mean?
I'm just at the point where I'm dismissing people. But I'm not dismissing them, but the universe is.
The universe doesn't dismiss anything.
Why it takes people out of your life is what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because it
less
makes room.
energy, you get to go on and less distraction.
Right.
Because
it makes room.
More, yeah, exactly.
New, better people.
Yeah.
And better opportunities.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just waiting years for
exactly.
They're against you
and
what you're about.
There's that, but also on a spiritual level, all of this is done by agreement. You volunteer to have influence with one another.
Before I even can volunteer.
Yeah. People, I mean, everybody you're rubbing shoulders with part of the same. Some people play the bad guy so that you can play the good guy. Sometimes you play the bad guy so that somebody else can realize their goodness. Sometimes you play the victim so that somebody else can lend you a hand in their own humanity. You know what I mean? And
somebody told me the other day. They told me that I got friends in Anonymous. Anonymous.
Yeah.
Mass and everything. Somebody told me the other day that they believe their job or their obligation is to basically go at the cops, go at that, go at the barrier, basically. She's like, I'm a creator. She's like, my job is to make sure you can do what you're here to do, create, and you don't have all those distractions and all that headache, basically.
Yeah.
There's people with different roles, and that's what she told me.
Yeah.
And it made sense because she's like, it doesn't matter, nobody's gonna stop it. I don't buy it. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I looked at it, you're right, because it's like it was ingrained.
It's repositioned.
It's not like something that I thought of one day. It's always been a part of it. It's just been evolved.
Oh, that looks good. Try to get both of you. There we go. Trying to get you and the painting in the shot. Cool. You can be in it or not if you want. All right.
It's about raising awareness.
Yeah. I hope they can hear you.
Building a following.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean,
I'm liking this piece.
That really resonated with me. She was like, it doesn't matter. Like, you've made it through everything that you've made it through already. You're only going to continue to grow. You're only going to continue to grow with the message. You're only going to continue to have followers with your message. As long as it's already out of I'm already going to connect with those people. The other day, I ended up in a situation where I almost ended up in the same situation. I just got out. It took 5 minutes for the universe to put it all back together. If that makes sense.
Well,
and all I did was just not go backwards, not even dwell about it. I was just like, oh man, this is funny. This is hilarious right now. Like somebody was literally trying to take their insecure energy and put it on me. And me and my friend ended up doing like some Dragon Ball Z stuff and just flip the energy back on me.
Dragon Ball what?
Like the cartoon, Dragon Ball Z.
I never heard of it.
They take the water, the fire, the wind, the powers of the universe, and use it. They flip the energy.
Okay.
Cool. People try to use this.
Right on.
She basically tried to put us in a messed up situation, and it completely backfired. The way that things transpired.
Right. So, what's new for you, Corey? I said, what's new for you?
I said, just working a slave job right now. Trying to get some dead notes. Just working on evolving. Continuing the network. Continuing to connect with more people. Staying on a path of morality and integrity.
Yes.
You know, going the way that I feel I'm naturally supposed to go.
Right.
You know, with, basically the natural flow.
Right. Hear that? I have a question for you. Have you ever astral projected?
I feel like I almost did one time. Because I felt like a sudden rush of energy in my head.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was going to, like it was going to come out the top of my head or something. It was a weird feeling. That's pretty much the extent that it did.
Right.
But no, I never totally had like an astral projection. Really, really remember.
Right. Right. I've
talked to people that say they can do it.
Oh yeah.
They can do it like they're real.
I've been studying it, the science behind it, for the past couple of months, and I've been practicing it myself. In fact, today I had a lucid dream this morning. Like I came out here at like 10 o'clock, and after a short sleep, like I got to sleep around after 3 in the morning, and I was really not wanting to be coming out here. I was hoping there wasn't going to be a space, and there wasn't, because I wanted to go back to sleep. So I come out, there's no space, so I go back to the car, to the bus, and I go find a place that's kind of shaded and get some more sleep. And I started to have this, basically now that I started studying this stuff, it's like every time I try to go to sleep, I'm actually, it's an adventure. You know what I mean? Because I'm really actually trying to astral project, and
I can't remember the last dream I had. If that sounds good.
Yeah. Well, do you smoke pot?
Yeah.
That's probably why. I haven't done anything like that since '96, and so.
What does that do?
Oh yeah. It's totally I mean, it's good for some things, but for one of the things it does in your conscious waking state, you secrete out all your serotonin. You secrete more serotonin in your conscious waking state than you would if you weren't doing that. And so that when you go to sleep, you're not, there isn't as much serotonin in your pineal gland to make you have much of a dream. Because it's, the healthy thing, the normal thing that happens every day is that, people secrete melatonin and serotonin when they go to sleep. The pineal gland is stimulated by the absence of light, right?
DMT,
So darkness.
like it's DMT, right? Sleep.
Yeah, no, it's a little different. You know, serotonin is different than DMT. You know, DMT is, isn't that where it's a chemical that your brain secretes just before you die?
I thought it was when you sleep too.
No, I don't think it. But that the two things that I know of that the pineal gland secretes when you go to sleep is melatonin and serotonin. And melatonin goes to all your cells and heals them, and serotonin is what makes you actually dream. You know, that's why, like when you do mushrooms and acid and that kind of thing, you see all the trippy stuff. Or if you get sleep deprived, what happens is if you don't get enough sleep, you start to almost hallucinate.
Isn't that actually a side effect of ascension? Like
Side effect of what?
like ascension of your consciousness evolving.
It's the serotonin.
Sleeplessness is a symptom, right?
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm not going to go there. What I'm going to say is that when you don't get enough sleep, your pineal gland is secreting its normal amount of it's producing its normal amount of serotonin and melatonin. And you know how you start to look a little ragged if you don't sleep? It's because you're not getting the melatonin that repairs all your cells, right? And so after a day or two of not getting enough sleep, that serotonin starts to leak out of your pineal gland in the daylight. While you're walking around, and you start to get really spacey, right? And it's that spaciness, and that if you keep doing that, not sleeping, your pineal gland is basically leaking. If you're getting more serotonin in your conscious waking state than you normally would, your concept, your grasp on reality gets to be a lot less, a lot more challenged. I'll put it that way.
What is reality?
Reality is chocolate. No, just kidding. See, makes you laugh. Made you laugh, right? Only what is infinite is real. If it isn't infinite, it isn't real.
No man-made division or barriers or borders attached to it. That's
right, exactly.
If somebody talks about something that has man-made division in it, I should not just take all that out.
Right. Wow!
Man only
that looks
created,
amazing.
That's the only reason man created something. It's for division,
26
out of ego, the power of control. Right?
Hey, did somebody want some art? No? Okay.
I'm going to hit you back if you're still around.
Corey?
How long are you going to be?
I'll be here for a couple of weeks. Couple more weeks.
But I'm in tonight.
Oh, sunset.
8.
Sunset.
Well, let me ask you one more.
One more thing.
What do you think about the new 1984 cameras down here?
What are you talking about?
They got a message that says disperse, your picture's been taken, it's like a recording that plays down there.
Really?
You know about that?
I had no idea.
It says it'll be sent to the local authorities, maybe prosecuted in a court of law.
For what?
It's like some new Nazi Holocaust, gadget down there. I'm serious.
I had no
It's actually
idea.
a recording that goes off at like 8 p.m. It plays every 15 minutes.
Really?
Your picture is not.
Where is this?
Like right by Big Daddy's, that area right there.
Really? Interesting. Is it on a building, or is it on the boardwalk? What's it shining on? I mean, what's
I think it's like close to like the bowl. I think it's close to the bowl. I don't know. Like I just seen it last night. It was true.
Yeah. I have to take a look, and then I'll give you my. I'll pass my word.
And I seen all the police right there too. Like they were raiding somebody's vending place down there. They had them up against the wall.
Really?
Tons of them. There was like 20 cops.
Really?
Right there.
I had no idea.
At 8 p.m. I hit up a female officer actually. She was around the corner on Linwood, like yelling at somebody or whatever.
Did you have a question?
I was gonna grab one, but not today. Next time. Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care.
But I just hit her up and I said, hey, I said, you're a public servant, right? She worked for the people. You know that, right? And then she said, huh? What are you talking about? I said, that's your answer? I was like, you're supposed to say yes or no. Just walk away as a public servant. Or do you work for corporations? Do you work for, you work for a Gestapo, de facto constitution-run system now? Like, which is it? Like, she didn't know what I was talking about.
Yeah. Well,
I think it's important to have people in society that still do it. They just keep planting seeds in their head. Like, hey, we're not all sheep. We're not just all eating ice cream cones and drinking high fructose corn syrup and everything.
Really?
They used to not have it though.
Dude, let me tell you
the
something.
big corporations buy this shit out and put it in.
But here's the thing. It takes 32 glasses of Tongan water, of alkaline water, to counterbalance one regular size. This is even more, but regular, like a can of soda pop. Yeah, it's way not good. Stop that.
So that's what causes cancer and all that?
I'm not going to say that. I'm not even going to pass that on, brother. I'm just going to say what I just said, which is it takes 32.
That's a lot.
It takes 32 glasses of 8-ounce glasses of alkaline water to counterbalance one 8-ounce container of soda pop.
Wow.
In terms of alkalinity.
Right. This is 23 ounces.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I seen the other day was this billboard, and to me, whatever it is, whatever group it is, whatever secret society is, or whatever that run the corporations.
just step around and take a look.
When they see things, or basically they slap us in the face every day with their advertising.
Only if you stand still.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Sacred
I slap you in the face with that. There,
Tetrahedron.
bam! Take that!
Energy.
Yeah, man.
It's awesome.
It's yummy.
What I seen was this billboard, and it had the simply lemonade or simply Minute Maid orange juice.
Mm-hmm.
It had the Fiji water. It had the naked, juice that vegetarians drink.
Uh-huh.
And it had all those in a row, basically on a billboard, right?
Right.
And then it said Coca-Cola. Like, to me, that was like a slap in the face.
Yeah,
because
really.
It was like, you guys think you're ahead of the game. You guys think you're drinking all this healthy stuff, but you didn't know that Coca-Cola owns all this stuff.
Yeah, right. That's crazy.
That's beautiful, though, man.
Thank you.
So that's sacred geometry.
That would be sacred geometry. This would qualify as sacred geometry. Yes.
Tetrahedron energy.
Well, is there tetrahedron energy in there? Sure, why not?
Because you say it is, right?
If you feel that, brother.
Is that a guy meditating above, I don't know, the ocean or something? That's what it looks like.
There's no wrong answer. You realize that, right?
It's awesome.
There you go. Boom. Shakalaka.
But a vision. Still having that in your house.
Imagine having a house.
I was actually walking down the street the other day through a neighborhood. I may have looked at it negative. I don't know. I guess it's through your perception, basically. But I was like, you know what? People's houses are like their coffins, where they go to their coffins.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that kind of shit. That'd be all up in there, climbing around, going, man, people are living in their coffins. What a bummer.
But it has some truth to it, though.
I know. You can look at it like that, or you could look at it like people living in their lotus before they transition to their butterfly. You know what I'm saying? You could look at it that way too. Or people living in their candy factory before they transition to their candy bar.
That's their pre-evolution phase or whatever.
It could be. I think there's evidence to suggest and support the notion that we're all engaged forever in pre-evolutionary activities. Evolution didn't stop
That's well
before we
said.
were born.
That's well said.
Thank you very much. I hope somebody heard that.
How come some of us are further along? It's because we gravitate towards the elements that
Further along towards what, though?
evolving the consciousness.
It's all choice.
So it's basically virtue over vice.
For some people, sure. For sure. But, you know, there's a life beyond polemics, right? Beyond polar opposites and all that kind of stuff.
Can I take a picture of it?
You? Yes.
If I did?
Yes.
Just to promote you, you know. I'll be
Yeah.
like my boy David English's new painting. So
There you
check it out
go.
on Venice Beach.
Have at it. Oh, man, Corey.
Solo the Network Kid.
There you go. D. Corey Rowland, right here.
In the flesh.
Right. Shutting down Babylon.
Yeah.
You sure you want your shadow
My
in there?
shadow's on it. Yeah.
I know it's a challenge. I know it's a challenge. Boom. Very cool. Wow.
That works.
Excellent. You can, you like the tree? 500.
Hey, brother, I'll hit you up later.
Will
Always a pleasure.
you? You
Always a
better.
pleasure, man.
I want to look for that. All right, brother. Take care, Corey. Oh, we're live again. Again. So, let's see. Look at that. Oh, it's too bad you can't look towards the sun. Oh well. Looks so cool. We got about, looks like 10% left on the battery. Look at my shiny forehead. Go ahead, look at it. Look at that shiny forehead. Okay, so this is what we got. Radiant footage. Here's John Chi. John Chi.
Welcome to Venice Beach, California, United States, North America, Western Hemisphere, planet Earth.
Right on.
Get you there.
Did you see this one?
Ah, yeah.
And yours?
Looks
I
like,
bet it looks familiar.
looks like a cloud.
Looks like a cloud. Should only hope. Okay, so time to photograph. Photograph. So it's blinked out a couple times. Don't know what you saw, what you didn't, what you heard, what you didn't. But I'm really enjoying doing this. So 8%. Probably going to be doing it every day. And you're welcome to tune in. And let's see. I'm working on being able to take these images and put them on same day, put them as posters on the website. They'll be available via Facebook and that kind of thing. Posters and prints on canvas. But that's I need to get a couple of programs to get that worked out. So anyway, that's where things are headed. So I'll be able to paint it here, you'll be able to watch me paint it, and then you'll be able to order your copy of it all in the same day. So it could take a couple of weeks, but that's the goal. Let's see. What else do I want to do with this? You good? What's up? Nope, I'm good, brother. Thanks. Yeah. This guy just came up and tried to sell me some pepper spray or a stun gun. I'm like, is that where things have gotten to? Where we really need to be, that somebody can make a living out here selling pepper spray and stun guns. What's up with that? Here we go. Okay.
Yeah, we can take this truth and vibing out, rotting out.
This piece is a lot about creating our own reality. As it emanates from the center.
Nice use of that compass.
What's that?
Nice use of the compass.
Thank you.
I haven't seen that used in artwork.
Yeah, that's because it's usually.
Mathematical thing.
Well, I think it's because most people don't use it at all, and then those that do use it, it's usually behind, like it's the basis behind the painting. You know, like they'll do a drawing behind it, and then they paint it over it, so you wouldn't necessarily see it. But you're right. I realized a couple of years ago that, you know, I've kind of, one thing that makes the sort of work that I do unique is that I've just taken the raw, like 1,000 years ago, they would create a sacred geometry structure on a canvas before they painted the painting to make sure that the painting was in sacred geometry, geometrically alive, right? And what I've done is I've just taken the painting away and put the sacred geometry up front, you know? Yeah, I didn't know that that's what I was going to be doing, but I just was just, I guess, just awed by, you know, in awe of the geometry, because it's just so enlivening. You know, it's like, so you're looking at the skeleton of reality when you look at the geometry. You know, I mean, that's what I've come to realize. I mean, I've been doing this since '96. I've been painting sacred geometry since '96, and it's what you're made of. And so when you hit that perfection, there's an entrainment that happens, right? Like a
kind of like realizing it's like witnessing something that's familiar.
Exactly, and you don't know why. I mean, I think that I often see that. Honest to goodness, you know, like 10 years ago or 15 years ago when I was out here drawing sacred geometry, I had to explain what the heck I was doing to people, right? And I watched it go so that now everybody in Runkle knows what sacred geometry is. Here, you know, but you go, I just, like a couple weeks ago, I went back to Cape Cod, you know, and people are like, oh, I hear, what do you do? I say, I paint. I said, what do you paint? I say, sacred geometry. And I'm like, sacred what? You know, what? They had no idea what I was talking about, and that's a good thing. It was good for me to realize it. You know, I'm in this bubble, you know.